Alright, what's up, guys? Today, we're going to be doing 5 science experiments. It's backwards so you guys can't see it. It's perfect. But, we're going to be doing 5 cool science experiments, because 2 of them I can't do. And we finally get to do something cool on this channel besides playing fetch. But yeah, I have 5 cool little science experiments written on a piece of paper right here. And you guys will get to see exactly how the science experiment works. I will tell you how to do the science experiment. I will be reading these instructions out loud, that way you guys can follow along with me. But without further ado, let's get to the video. Okay, so first up, baking soda volcano. So we got vinegar and baking soda right here. I am going to get a small container, very small container, okay? So, my sister had this amazing thought. Instead of actually using a small container, I'm gonna make my own volcano. So you guys can do that as well if you really want to. Make your experiment look a little bit cooler, show it to all your friends and your family members. But, I'm gonna get some tinfoil real quick, so be right back. Okay, so the way I'm doing this is I got some tinfoil, a piece of paper, and some Gorilla Tape. You guys can use any duct tape that you have, but basically what we're gonna do is I'm going to use these 2 pieces of paper, wrap them around this jar to make a little volcano shape. Then I'm gonna use the tinfoil as the outer shell, and then you guys can spray paint the tinfoil if you want to, like, a brownish black color to make it look more like a volcano. But, yeah. So that's what we're going to be doing. You guys can watch me do it, or you guys can skip through the video and not watch me do all this. But you guys might like to watch me do it. That way you can see how it all works. I'm sure you guys know how to mold a volcano. You guys can even make it out of clay if you really want to. I'm using paper just to make it a little bit easier. But yeah. Paper does make it easier to create something instead of going through the hard work of doing what my little brother did like a year ago with my mom. I got this National Geographic thing. I was about to say Nat Geo because that's the shortened version, but some of you might not know what that means, so I just said National Geographic. It's like this channel on Disney Plus, and they make a lot of books about animals and science and stuff like that. But they had to mold the whole thing into this sort of volcano shape. And it took a week, longer than that, to actually do the experiment itself. But everyone in my family is also a perfectionist, so they like getting stuff done exactly how it's supposed to be done. I do have OCD, but I'm not a perfectionist like anyone else in my family. I normally just eyeball stuff. Like how much vinegar I need for this project and all that. I am not measuring at all. I'm just eyeballing it. Just winging it. Most of you guys will know what that means. If you've watched any good movies. Because every good movie, at some point, says, I just wing it. Every good superhero movie, or, like, mythology movie, or action movie, anything like that, besides John Wick. I don't think he ever says, I just wing it in that movie. I don't think John Wick ever says that. But yeah, just follow along. Like I said, I'm just gonna wing it. I am trying to rip Gorilla Tape right now, so if it ever looks like I'm struggling, you would struggle too. I'm not weak, guys. Trust me. Alright. Looks a little bit weird, but it'll work, I think. If you guys want to make it perfect, go for it. I really don't care how anyone does it besides me. I do it my way. Everyone should do it their own way. Don't do exactly what I do. Because, take this from me, I've never done this before. So don't do what I do. Because this is my first time doing it. And I want you guys to have the best one you possibly can. So, I am just doing this my own way. You guys watching this video, take as long as you want. You don't have to do it first try. If you don't like the way it turned out, redo it. That is the best advice that I can give you right now. If you do not like the way whatever you did turned out, then don't keep it that way. Redo it. I want you guys to love what you did. If you don't like it the first time, do it again. That's what your brain's gonna tell you. Do it again. Do it again. So many YouTube shorts out there. Like, you check the fridge, there's no food. Soon as you close the fridge, walk out of the room, your brain, do it again. Anyway. Catastrophe. Oh no. Whatever, it's fine. Wasn't even that bad. If you guys think I sound monotone, tell me, because then I can change my voice up in the next video. I never use a voice changer. This is my real voice. I will show you guys a voice changer if you want it. I can use the same voice changer that Dream does. No, I won't. Because I don't want to sound like Dream. His real voice is weird. Because I've seen it on, like, I've seen clips of his real voice. And it's actually deeper than you think. But yeah, if I sound monotone, let me know in the comments. If you guys don't know what monotone is, it is basically you don't have any fluctuation in your voice. So whatever you're saying sounds really boring like this. No fluctuation at all. Boring, right? You sound like a robot. It's like Google. Very monotone. Figuring that. Okay. Volcano, complete. Almost. Just a little piece at the bottom that I need to cover. Because the tinfoil didn't cover it entirely. That's the tape. Sounds like that. I did post a video earlier. It was a vlog. You guys want to check that out? Go for it. I'm going to give you this from my perspective. It was a nice video. If I'm gonna be entirely honest. But anyway, tape is almost ripped. Okay, it's ripped now. Alright. Volcano completed. I'm not spray painting this, by the way. You guys can. I don't want to spray paint it. That would take too much time. Wow, that took 15 minutes just to make a volcano. That's crazy. Okay. Now, here comes the actual good part. Me putting in the vinegar. Stuff like that. I need to go get a container real quick. Okay. Scratch the volcano. I'm just going to use this. It's going to be a lot easier. But...
You don't even have to show that recording if you don't want to. You can just, like, it's up to you. I was just saying, you can completely delete that entire thing if you want. But do you see what I was saying? Like,
alright. Change of plans. We're not scrapping the volcano. My sister's in the background making the volcano in the kitchen. So, we're going to a different setting. I am going to make some oobleck. I need to go get the instructions that I forgot. Okay. I have the instructions ready. We are going to make oobleck. Follow along if you want to make this. Do not get it all over your counter or bed or whatever you're making this on. I don't know what you would make it on. So. I am going to be making quite a bit of oobleck. It's going to be in a bowl. But right now it looks like milk. It will eventually harden. And oobleck is this weird state of matter where with speed it becomes liquid, so the faster you move it, the more of a liquid it becomes. And then if you stir it super slow, it won't be a liquid. But it also takes a while to dry. But if I just leave this here, it will eventually harden and then turn into oobleck. So I'm going to take the fork out and put it in a cup, and I'm going to go put the cornstarch back, and then we'll wait for the oobleck to harden. Okay, now what we need to do is get baking soda and water, and then that will create a form of invisible ink. So what you do is mix it. You don't even need to mix it really. You just need to get a cotton swab, one of those little Q-tip things, and then you can write an invisible message on a piece of paper. So I thought this video was going to be quick. We're already past 20 minutes of recording, but it did take me 15 minutes to make a failed volcano. So you guys can watch me suffer, or you can skip through it. I'm leaving it up to you. Now, I'm gonna go get some baking soda and water and write a secret message that you guys will see later. Now, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, do not ask me how this works, ask Google. I got this off of Google. All of this stuff. I took notes on the experiment, got it off of Google. They said, Google told me that if you put baking soda in water and use a Q-tip, put it in the water, you can write a secret message on anything. And then you'll have to pour a dark liquid over it. So, grape juice, you can use, what else is a dark liquid? I don't know, I'm not going to name it right now, but any dark liquid that you guys have in your house, you pour it over it once the actual thing is dry, and then it will reveal the hidden message. So I'm going to write the message right now. I'm not telling you guys what it is. If the experiment fails, then I'll tell you what I wrote, but I'm going to write it right now. Okay. Message has been written. And then if all fails, then I'll tell you guys at the end of the video what I wrote. I hope it doesn't fail, because I don't want to say it. I do want to say it, but I hope it doesn't fail, because it'd be cool if it doesn't fail, but I need to pour out all the water and stuff. So, see you in a little bit. See you in a little bit. Okay. So, that is oobleck and invisible ink done. Now we're going to do light refraction. I will actually explain this to you in depth this time. Let me go get the materials needed. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can see this, but from the angle that I'm sitting at, if you look at the jar, from the angle that I'm sitting at, it looks like the pencil's kind of bent. But yeah, look at that. See how it looks kind of bent on the edges, stuff like that? I believe that's what it's supposed to do. But yeah, it took a little bit to actually set up. Now that that's done, I need to move the light and all that, so I will be back in a little bit. Okay. Well, that is done now. So, I hope that experiment worked out. There's one more that we need to do. The failed experiment from the beginning of the video. We still need to do that. And then we will finish the invisible ink experiment after we do the baking soda volcano. I will have 2 helpers with the baking soda volcano. My sister, who is making the volcano, and then another surprise person that you guys will see when we finish it. But yeah, we are going to do that. So I need to go put all the stuff away. See in a little bit. Well, we have a little bit of a wait But you guys now get to see the secret message. We change the plans up a little bit. We're going to do the volcano part at the end of the video. So, that'll be fun. But, yeah. I now have to show you guys what the message is. So, give me a little bit. I'm gonna go get the liquid. Okay. So, I know I said dark liquid, but this was the darkest liquid I could find. OJ. Yeah. We're now going to reveal the hidden message. Just give me a second. Okay. So something terrible happened. It failed. Experiment failed. I need something darker. We don't have anything darker. So. The hidden message is what basically everyone will say at the end of any video. So, I'll say it at the end of the video. Alright, so we lit a fire. We got the vinegar, it's red so it looks like lava. We're about to make a big one. Fire in the hole, nerds.
Get out of the way of the camera.
Oh my god. That was not as good as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, that's because you dumped it all in all at once.
Well, it looked good, right? Sheesh. Alright.
I was about to tell you, don't dump it all in at once. Just fill it up and then give it a minute and then dump more in. But you just dumped all the vinegar all over this fucking mountain. And then the vinegar doesn't touch the baking soda and then it doesn't do the thing that it's supposed to do, you know?
Yeah.
You know?
Okay. Well, it's a nice fire, isn't it?
I was also going to tell you to wait until it dies down just a little bit so it doesn't take away from the contrast because you're probably not going to be able to even see the red color. But you don't have patience. So I got to flap you.
I thought the fire would make it look cool.
It does.
The
but
big
you
fire.
also have
now
to...
it's just like not there.
Well, I know, but do you see, look, now it looks like it's actually part of the volcano. And you can actually see the volcano.
Okay.
Before you couldn't actually see the contrast of it. Feed the fire. Please. Okay, let me see. Go fill this up with more alternatives. Then you don't get any more after that.
What?
Then you don't get any more after that.
Okay. Guys, we're gonna do Volcano Part 2.
You can always just edit it, honey, and splice it.
So you see, sometimes stuff doesn't go the way you want it to first try. But the pizza's done.
Akira Banira, you
Pizza,
get out
pizza.
the garden, run now.
Pizza.
Get out the garden, run now. Stay away from those duckies.
The Huskies being a bad girl.
See, I think it might be good now because you can probably see the contrast really well.
Dump it.
More. There you go. More. Shall we do the rest now? Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, brother. Yeah.
That turned out pretty good, I think.
Yeah.
We can always do it again. If you don't like the way the video turned out, we can try again tomorrow. I don't want that. Take care of your own shit.
Well, second one turned out pretty good, don't y'all think? And we got the fire going in the background. We got all the trees. Make sure to spray all the grass around the fire. That way it doesn't fall out. Guys, my head's on fire. No, I'm just listening because I can still hear the fizz in the volcano. But yeah. First I said scratch the volcano. Then I realized, hey, maybe we could make a big one. No, my sister gave me that idea. That wasn't me at all. Drop it. Oh yeah. Alright. Bam. Okay. Well, earlier in the video we made some oobleck. I will check in with you guys tomorrow on how that went. That is end of the video. Like I said, I would tell you the secret message at the end. You know what the secret message is? Like, comment, subscribe. Comment a cool science experiment that I can do in another video, guys. Like and subscribe. See you soon. Probably tomorrow. Gaming video. Bye.